Mike and Heather from 105.1 The Buzz joining us live. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Okay, I was pretty excited about this news.
Me too.
Yeah, Jon Stewart back to the Daily Show in a sense.
In a sense, yeah, I was really excited when I saw this, and then I was really let down when I read into it. He, after a year of not having a solidified host in place at the Daily Show, is coming back. But it's only going to be for Monday nights. And he's also going to serve as an executive producer for the show. And it's only going to be up until the election happens. So we're only getting a little brief snippet of Jon Stewart one day a week. The rest of the nights are going to be hosted by the carousel of characters that they already have on the Daily Show from Tuesday to Friday.
Oh, I didn't realize that this was only going to happen up until the election. I did miss that. I did miss that.
It's almost like show producers are looking at the 2024 calendar and going, yeah, no, we kind of need Jon to weigh in on this one. This is a year we want his take, you know?
He will stay on for another year as executive producer, but again, there were no other plans laid out for a host after that or in the interim. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will. I mean, he's a legend, and he's in his own right with that show. So.
I predict there will be more than one monologue that goes viral between now and November. I think he might have some thoughts.
Yeah, that is a fact, no doubt.
Well, hey, Tom Holland was supposed to get a bonus from the Avengers, I guess, and it wound up at the wrong actor. What happened here?
Yeah, it ended up at Tom Hollander's house. Now, if you're unfamiliar with him, he is also a British actor. He's in The White Lotus. He was in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. And he said this check showed up at his house, which he was also expecting one at the same time from the movie studio. And when he opened the check, he saw a number of figures in zeros that he was not expecting, and then he did a little bit more digging and realized that the ER on the end of his name was left off the check, and that check was intended for Tom Holland. And apparently it was his box office bonus from the Spider-Man.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny.
That is funny.
Ooh, that was some Marvel money. He's like, I wasn't expecting that check.
Can you imagine opening that check and be like, yes, and then you're like, wait.
Yeah, what is your first response? Are you excited? Are you just purely surprised because you weren't expecting that comma to be where it's at, or are you just let down when you realize?
I'll tell you what would happen. The bank would be like, excuse me, the ER on the end of this name appears hand drawn on. What's happening here?
I bet he could have cashed it and they would have never even noticed it.
I think so too.
Yeah, would have been interesting.
I also just think it's really funny the thought of movie stars getting like a check mailed. It's 2024. We're still mailing paper checks for thousands of dollars.
That's and probably hundreds of thousands.
Maybe a little more than that. Yeah.
Has that ever happened to you guys where someone mistaked you for someone else? I actually got a $200 gift card to someone because someone thought I was a different Heather Collins.
Oh, that's fun. And you didn't even have to say like, oh, no tweaks to the name or anything.
No, I literally was like,
me.
wait a minute, what? I didn't understand.
My name to Heather Collins,
Very generic name. Very generic name.
I don't think I've ever gotten anything fun because of a mistaken identity. I still get mail from the people that lived in my condo 5 years ago.
Oh,
still comes to my address.
That's always a bit of a bummer.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened to me yet, but I will also not be letting you know if it does because I want Tom Holland's money. So
just cross that out. I'm just gonna write Travis Tyke right here. We're good.
Cash. All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Have a good one.
And identity theft is not a joke, Jim. You can listen to Mike every weekday morning on 105.1 The Buzz and catch Heather starting on the air at 9 o'clock.
Oh my gosh, 5 out of 5 Office reference there. Good job.
Thank you.